Let's get it, man. Let's get it. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. Are we live on Twitch? Are we live on Twitch? All right, man, let's get it. We get into these sports picks today. If you need some picks, man, let's come on Twitch. And let's get it in. Let's get it in. Turn this up a little bit. All right, back that up a little bit too, though. So let's get it. All right, man. So for today, let me put this right here. Let me put this right here. Back this up a little bit. Bet. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me on TikTok? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me on TikTok? All right, let me check out this real quick. All right, yeah, we are live on TikTok. Let me see if I can hear myself though. We are live on TikTok. Yup, we are good. We're live on TikTok. We're live on Twitch. So if y'all want have any questions about any props today, come join on Twitch. Come join on Twitch for any questions about the live today. Right. What's up, y'all? Let's go. Let's join on Twitch. Join on Twitch, TikTok. If y'all got any questions about picks today, I'm about to get started in a second. I'm gonna let some people try to come over here. Oh, I'm gonna try to let some people come over here. Uh, what's up, y'all? Join up on Twitch. If y'all got any questions, I'm gonna get started here in a minute. I see we only got 3 people on the Twitch right now. TikTok, join up on Twitch if y'all got any questions. Okay. Join up if y'all got any questions. Okay, let's get it started, man. We'll start looking at these game lines for NBA tonight. It's a little late to start NCAA football. We'll probably get NCAA football, and we'll probably work on some of the later games in a little bit too. But I'm focusing on NBA right now. So if y'all got any questions, go ahead, hop over to the Twitch, and we will get it started. TikTok, we will get it started. I'm about to start going through game lines right now for the NBA. We're gonna see what lines we like. We'll see what lines we like. What the fuck is going on with this? I don't got. What am I gonna use? ESPN. I got a little something I can use on ESPN. So I'll put ESPN 2. All right, bet. What's going on, Twitch? If y'all got any questions, TikTok. If y'all got any questions, TikTok, join on the Twitch. You can throw your questions in the comments too on TikTok. Go ahead, throw your comments in the questions too on TikTok. I might see it, I might not. But if you want to, if you want to see my process, my research, we can do that. All right, we're gonna start with the game lines. Here we go for today, Saturday. Today, the 5 o'clock game for today. Sacramento Kings, Milwaukee Bucks. Let's look at this. Giannis, is he confirmed playing? I know he was questionable. Giannis is playing. Giannis is playing. The matchup, offense compared to the Kings offense compared to the Bucks defense, looks like Bucks defense has the edge for sure. But when it comes to basketball, a lot of the times it'd be just by basic percentage points, but those percentage points can make a difference. All right, let's check out Milwaukee's money line. Let's see who they faced this year so far. So far, Milwaukee, they are 4-1. They beat Golden State, the Knicks. Milwaukee's actually doing a lot better this season than I thought they would. They have beat Toronto and, easy games. They barely lost to Cleveland. The Kings have lost to everybody but Utah, and they only beat them by 1 point. So I think I'm going to go with Milwaukee money line, easy choice. Milwaukee money line, easy choice. Milwaukee money line, easy choice. Who we got here on TikTok? Smuts Love, what's up? On TikTok, Smuts Love. That's crazy. All right, so we got first game down. Let's look at the spread though. What's the spread line looking like? It opened up at -6.5. It's still 6.5. So I'm gonna stay away from that. We don't like to if the line hasn't changed since it opened. Those are the ones you usually want to stay away from, right? The line has not changed since it opened. Those are ones you want to stay away from. Next, we got Minnesota and the Hornets. Timberwolves and the Hornets. So let's look at their matchup. The ranking so far for this season, offense, it looks like Timberwolves offense definitely has an edge over Hornets defense, and you could say the same about the Hornets. So that makes it kind of evenly matched up. If you want to get into see the actual rankings for each thing, you got to come over to the Twitch to check it out. If you want to see the actual rankings, you have to come on the Twitch to check it out. Smuts Love, what are you doing? Let's see. I gotta open this up real quick. All right, y'all. So we're looking at Minnesota and the Hornets. So pretty much evenly matched up when you compare offense to defense. The lineups. LaMelo Ball probable for today, but he has been dealing. What has he been dealing with? Right ankle impingement. Looks like everybody. Nope, we got no Anthony Edwards today. No Anthony Edwards today. Now, a lot of people, when it comes to players and being injured, when it comes to star players being injured, most basic people's mindset is to, all right, well, Anthony Edwards isn't playing, so I should probably bet on the Charlotte Hornets. They got their regular lineup. They got LaMelo Ball, this, that, and the third, but that is not always the case. This happened the other day. I believe it was a Pacers game. The Pacers played some team. The star player wasn't playing. The Pacers still won. No, it wasn't the Pacers. Don't remember who exactly off the top of my head, but Just because Anthony Edwards is not playing does not make me automatically want to bet on the Hornets, because the Hornets even here are still not the favorites, right? Most of the money is put on for the money line. 80% of the bets are put on Minnesota. 61% of the money is on Minnesota. Let's look at the overs and the unders for this one. That's what I might have to go with. I might have to look at the overs and the unders. So what did the line open up at? I'm going to look at the over. I always look at the over first. Line opened up at 233 just yesterday. Then it went down. Then it went up to 234. But did it follow the money? Most of the money is put on the over. Most of the bets are put on the over. So when I see stuff like that, and I see that the line did go up a little bit after some fluctuation, and let's look at their head-to-head matchups. Out of the 2 games they played last season, one of those went over. The one total was 235 and one was 207. Let's see how they've played this season when it comes to the over. All the Charlotte's games have gone over, and that's because they have been losing. They have been losing, and they have been getting blown out, except for the Wizards. Minnesota, a lot of their games have not gone. They've only 40% of their games have hit the over 235, over 234 and a half. So once you see that, what's up, y'all on TikTok? If y'all on TikTok, come join on the Twitch for some free picks. Let me change. All right, now we good. So maybe I'll do an alternate line. We'll do an alternate line for maybe over 219. Because all of their games have gone over 219. And that's at minus 368. That's a nice one to throw into a little parlay. So I'm going to go with that one right there. And let's look at Golden State and Indiana. I think Golden State's the obvious favorite for this one. Let's look at the matchups. Yeah, matchup-wise, Golden State's offense compared to Pacers' defense is Golden State has the slight edge when it comes to rebounding and stuff like that. But Golden State's defense definitely has the edge over the Pacers' offense. Pacers have been horrible this season. 88% of the bets are on the Warriors' money line, but 55% of the bets of the money is on the line. So, but the spread is the opposite, 50%, 68%. I think I might have to go. I think I might just go straight money line if I had to choose. I think a game like this. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to go just straight money line. What do y'all think? Pacers or Warriors money line? I think it should be a simple answer. Javi Jarvis, what's up, bro? You're not in here no more. All right, let's get it though. Let's see what we working with. Uh, let's check out the spread. What's the line? Let's look at the line movement. It opened up yesterday at minus 10. It is now minus 10 and a half. So that's not much movement on that. So I don't know if I'll do that. The line movement opened up, so it went down. So that means I'm going to alternate. Let's look at the under 229. Let's see how this is. 50%, 70% for the Pacers. Head to head, they have gone under 229. Oh, yeah. We're definitely going to go for under, but we're going to switch to an alternate line. Let's switch to an alternate line. Under 237 maybe. Let's do under 237. And how about for them this season? Under 237, half of their games have gone under that. So half of their games. If y'all got any questions, just let me know, man. If you got any questions. What's up, Elijah, man? You got any sports betting questions? Let me know, bro. Let me know. Let me know. I think I might have to go with the under. I definitely think I'm gonna have to, but there's no. So Golden State went under 237 against Milwaukee, Clippers, and the Lakers. All close games. Denver went over. Let's look at the alternate overs. Look at the alternate overs. Let's look at over 215. Okay. That over, see, no, but you look at the team matchup. I might stay away from this game altogether. I'm going to stay away from Golden State and Indiana altogether. Because Golden State's one of them teams where, like, you never know. What's up, John? You got any questions, bro? Any questions for some sports bets tonight? Any props you got any questions on? Any props you want to look up? Okay, so let's get it. Orlando versus the Wizards. I think Orlando should win this game. Let's look at the matchup. Orlando's offense compared to the Wizards' defense. Orlando's offense definitely has an edge. They look about even when it comes to the Magic defense versus the Wizards offense. I think Orlando still has the slightest edge, if any. No injured players except for Morris Wagner. But all the bets and the money are on Orlando right now. All the bets and the money are on Orlando right now. What's up, John? I see you on TikTok, bro. You got any questions? Anything you need to know? Let's look at how the line has moved for Orlando. Opened up at minus 115 on the 26th. But that was a few days ago. Let's see what it was yesterday. Yeah, I think we got to go Orlando money line. I think Orlando money line is the way to go for this one. Next, we have Houston and Boston. This is going to be an interesting game. Let's look at the matchup. Matchup for Houston versus Boston. The Rockets offense look like it might have it has a slight edge on Boston's defense, and their defense has an edge on the offense. I kind of like that. No Dorian Finney-Smith, obviously. No Van Vliet. All right, let's look at how the spread line has moved. Opened up at minus 4.5. It is now minus 5.5. So I'm thinking that we're gonna have to go. Let's look at their record this year. Toronto, they beat Brooklyn. They lost to Detroit, and they lost to OKC. Boston, what teams have they beat this year? They beat Philly, they beat Cleveland, which I think that game was set the fuck up. They beat the Pelicans, but they lost the first three. Yeah, I think we should just go with Houston money line. Houston money line minus 200. And the final game for the night, Dallas versus Detroit. Mavericks versus the Pistons. Now, off the top of the head, who do y'all think has that W? Who do you think has the W? They have Detroit as the favorites, and I'm honestly thinking that's what the case is going to be. But sometimes Detroit, you just can't trust Detroit all the time. I feel like Detroit should be one of the better teams, especially led by Cade Cunningham, but his help hasn't really progressed like he has. But we're still going with the Detroit money line because I think that's just the obvious choice. Sometimes the obvious choice doesn't always work out, but like it's just gambling. We're gambling at the end of the day. We never fucking know. Tyler, the laws, what's up, y'all? Y'all got any questions? Y'all got any picks y'all want me to look up, man? I'm researching right now, live on Twitch. Live on Twitch, I'm researching. Robbie, what's up? All right, now let's go over to these player props. Let's look at these player props. All right, man. So, what games do we got today? Let's go back to this. Games. All right, so we got. First, I'm going to start with my star players. PRAs. And I'm going to do. So, how we're going to look. All right, I'm going to give y'all my method. Here is the method that I like to use when it comes to picking player props, right? Or making same game parlays based around the star players, high usage players, right? So every team has their main dude. Some it might be one or two main dudes that have real high usage. Like we're gonna use this game as an example. We have the Bucks versus the Kings. Right off the bat, Giannis, one of the highest usage players in the league. Zach LaVine for the Kings, he's one of the higher usage players. So is DeMar DeRozan, but Zach LaVine gets more of the looks. But when it comes to teams like that, sometimes I don't like to go with those. So I'm just gonna add Giannis to this. Prop type, we're gonna look up points, rebounds, and assists. Where the fuck? Points, rebounds, and assists. And we will put. We will. Where the hell is it at? Alternate lines. I need alternate lines. I'm on insights. That's what the fuck it is. Why was I on insights? All right. All right, let's do props, points. Points, rebounds, and assists. Show alternate lines. First player, Giannis. All right, what's the next game we got? Minnesota and the Hornets. Timberwolves and Hornets. So obviously, sometimes you have to look these up if you don't really know who is going to be the higher usage player. But we already know Anthony Edwards is not playing. So that's going to make Julius Randle their main guy. And then LaMelo Ball always has the ball in his hands. Pause. Then next we got Warriors and Pacers. That game low-key might be a blowout. So I'm going to look. I'm going to see depending on what picks I can get and what values. I might not even bet on this game at all. And then we got Siakam for the Pacers. That's their highest usage player. Now for the Magic, it could either be between Franz Wagner. It could either be between Franz Wagner or it can be Paolo. But I'm going to go Paolo. I'm going to throw Franz on there too. Because he is basically like their point guard low-key. And then I'm not adding nobody from the Wizards. For the Rockets, I'm going to go Kevin Durant. And then for the Celtics, obviously Jaylen Brown. because he wants to be a star so bad. And for the Pistons, we're gonna go Cade Cunningham, but I low key feel like this game might be a blowout as well. We're gonna go Cade Cunningham. All right, so we have 10 players right now. We're going to research for their PRAs, and this is my method. This is my method. I will usually try to either take an alternate PRA line that has a high probability, throw about 4 or 5 of those in a parlay, and 90% of the time those things are smacking, right? So we can look right here, implied probability. We're going to sort it by that. Then we're going to look and we're going to make sure that they have a solid matchup. Right now, it doesn't look like they have a good Kevin Durant has a good matchup. Where is he starting at? Is he starting at the 2 spot again, or is he starting at the 3? He's starting at the 3. He's projected to start at the 3 spot against the Celtics. So we look at their matchup. Not a good matchup against the 3 spot, but a decent matchup against the 2. Not a good matchup against the 4 spot. But over 20, over 19 for KD, I think that's like, odds aren't that good on that though. So let me change the implied probability. Let's drop it down a little bit. Let's go from about 70%. About 70% to about 94%. Or we'll do about 90%. There we go. Okay. So first we got Giannis at the top of the list. Over 39.5 points, rebounds, and assists. He has hit this line in the past 95% of the past 20 games. 100% of the last 5 games, every game this season. They're going against the Kings, who has a decent matchup. But I think because this is Giannis, now let's see what players have gone over on their PRA lines. And this is just their main lines. And all these players have either gone over or been 1 or 2 off. So that is a good sign to me, because Giannis is set at 50.5. So 30. So for Giannis to go for 40, I think that's pretty doable. I think that's doable unless it ends up being a blowout. But if it is a blowout, I think it's going to be because Giannis. The line has not moved much. That's one thing that's kind of keeping me like, So I think I'm going to go over 35. Not as good odds, but I think it's manageable. So, but this is what I do from here. I take one of the best PRAs and I break the PRAs down. I look at his points line. What's he starting at? He's starting at power forward today, of course. I take his points lines. He will play power forward. He will play center. He might play a little small forward. And we go to an alternate points line. Alternate over 24.5. I think that 25 points is very doable for Giannis. Almost every player at the power forward position has gone over on their points line against the Kings. So I'm going to add that on there. Then we're going to go to his assist line. Right? So he has a solid matchup for assist head-to-head. What has he gone head-to-head against them? 13-3. But how many minutes did he play? That's the question. 34. Ooh, that's not good. That is a red flag. But this season, he has gone over 5 every game. So let's go to an alternate line. Let's go to 4.5. And almost every power forward has went over on this line against the Kings. So that's what I think. I think I'm going to stick at over 4.5 assists. And then you're going to throw these 3 into one parlay. And it's pretty much the same as doing a PRA, but you're doing it individually. And it increased the total odds for the bet. Doesn't necessarily increase the odds for him to hit those props, but it will increase the odds for the total bet. All right, man, make sure if you're on TikTok, make sure y'all join on Twitch so y'all can see what I got going on right now. So y'all can see it. Now let's look at his rebounds. He's never gone over 8 rebounds in 2025. Head to head against the Kings, he's always gone at least 11 or 12 last season. So I'm going to go over 8 rebounds. There's no way he's not getting 8 rebounds. There's no way. And players have gone close or came over. Yep, I think this is a good one right here, over 8 rebounds. So we are good with Giannis. Giannis is out the way. So I'm going to take him off of here. Damn it, I lost everybody. I lost everybody. All right, so we got to go back to these games. So add these players back in here. Levine, Randall, LaMelo, Curry, Siakam, Siakam, Paolo, Kevin Durant, Jaylen Brown, Jaylen Brown, and then Cade was the last one. All right. All right, so Zach LaVine, PRA over 19.5 at minus 850 odds. That is not bad. He's going to be starting at the 2 spot, I would assume. He's starting at the 3 spot. They got Russell Westbrook starting, okay? So he definitely has a favorable matchup at the 2 and the 3 spot against the Bucks. Head to head against the Bucks, he has gone over this line every single time. The past 5 games, he's gone over this line every game this season. I might even boost it a little bit to 25. I'm gonna boost that to 25. Now for shooting guards, oh yeah, every small forward is gone there. The 20 over 25 is definitely the hit for me. So we're gonna go points now. Let's go to an alternate line for points. We know he has a solid matchup. He's gonna get over 15 points. Zach LaVine's gonna score the ball. I'm not gonna fuck with his assist because he does not pass the ball as much. And rebounds, I think I'm gonna stay away from too. I don't think he's not really known as a rebounding guard, even though the matchup is very favorable. The matchup is favorable at the small forward and the shooting guard position. It is a favorable matchup, but I'm not messing with it. What's up? Who we got? We got people in here on Twitch. And if y'all in Twitch, man, say what's up. Leave a comment. Ask a question. Whatever y'all need, man. Ask a question. Leave a comment. I'll search up whatever props, whatever game y'all need. Basketball, college football today. We can get it in, man. We can get it in. Let's look at it, man. So I'm trying to get some slips together. I'm trying to make at least like 5 or 6 different slips today. Trying to make at least 5 or 6 different slips today. I'm started late today, but I'm trying to get what I can. NCAA football, I got you, bro. Let me get what you trying to look at the game lines for NCAA. I don't know, not every app does player props for NCAA, so it depends on what betting app you use. But I'm gonna start that right after I finish going through these dudes right here. Right after I finish going through these dudes. We got Steph Curry over 25.5. Right after we do these, I'm gonna start looking through college. I just want to get these star player props out the way. The best way to make profit, I think the best way to make profit. Appreciate the follow, bro. But the best way to make profit is either parlays or some shit. Oh yeah, appreciate the sub, bro. Appreciate the sub. I wish I still had my little soundboard. Use your Prime sub. I love it, bro. Appreciate it. But the best way to profit, bro. Yeah, play one of your big ass parlays that everybody that's gonna turn 10 to 1,000. Do that. Cause you never know. But the best way are or straight bets or one to two leg parlays. If you're gonna go, I will play some 6 leg parlays. Right now, I'll be doing 6 leg parlays and stuff like 5, 4, 5, 6, sometimes even 8, depends. But when I do that though, I do it how I'm like trying to show you right here. It's like I don't do it to where the odds are plus 335, plus 350, plus 500. Nah, I make mine to where the odds still be maybe plus 100, plus 150, might even be like a minus 150, because I'm putting like I'll show you right here. My draft, I can't log into my DraftKings or nothing on here, but I will show you. I can log in, I just can't fucking. I can log in, I just can't. It doesn't take my location. Hold on. 354-081. All right. It just don't take my location, but I could try to show you. So I'm gonna put the Giannis one I did. I got the Giannis one, right? I'm gonna make a 3-leg parlay for Giannis. It's a same game parlay, just 3-leg just for Giannis. Cause how I got right here. I got his PRA. I'm gonna take this one. Got his PRA for over 34.5. So I got individual ones over 25 points, 5 assists, 8 rebounds. I think that's doable. He averages just about that on the season already. He's hit those lines every time he's played this team. He's hit those lines pretty much every game this season, except for one time for his rebounds and assists. So I think that's a solid one right there. So we'll go to NBA. Let's go. Where the fuck? All my games at. Oh, here they go. I never use this shit on the computer because I can't. Sacramento versus Milwaukee. Oh, I'm not even on the sports book. Here we go. That's why. Sports book. There we go. NBA. Sacramento and the Bucks. All right, so we have Giannis for 25 points, right? So let's go to his alternate line. Giannis plus 25. Boom. Throw that on there. Rebounds. What was it? Giannis at 8 rebounds. See, the line set at 12. So if we go to 8, line at 8 rebounds. Nice. Odds on that are already minus 285. And then we'll go Giannis over 5 assists. Giannis 5 assists. So right there, this is the type of 3-leg I'd play. Oh, my bad. Hit the screen, hit that jump. My bad. This is the type of parlay I would play right here. Why does it look like that on y'all? This is the type of parlay I play right here. I don't know why it looks all fuzzy. Let me refresh it. That's fucking stupid. Oh, that's my chat right there. Let me hide the chat real quick. This is the type of parlay I'd run. Mine is 190, but it's more guaranteed of a profit. Definitely more guaranteed of a profit. Definitely more guaranteed of a profit right here. Because if you compare this, like, look, this is 25 plus 5, that's 30. It's like doing his PRA plus 48, right? Plus 38. And his PRA plus 35 is minus 1,300. But you're getting just 4 more points, rebounds, or assists for minus 190 odds. So it's like it's a better risk to take, in my opinion. It's definitely a better risk to take. But let me get back to this. Finish these ones real quick. So did I add any Steph Curry ones? Let me go back to this. I didn't add no Curry yet. Over 25. He hasn't hit that head to head against who they playing. The Pacers. Alternate lines. I think I'm gonna go 25 though because he does have a solid matchup. Tyrese Halliburton was playing last time they played. Almost every point guard has gone over on their PRA, and that's their main lines right there. But you fucking with that? Was it DTW, Alex? You fucking with that, bro? You see what I'm working with? You see what I'm working with? That's kind of like my little method, and you can mix and match players too. If you don't want to put all of it on one player, you can mix and match the players. You know, like put somebody's points, somebody's rebounds too. However you want to finesse it. You know what I'm saying? However you want to finesse it. However you want to finesse it. But odds like this, I love. Look, and it just went to minus 180. Odds like this, I love. Because this is how you win. This is how you steadily profit. Slow money's better than no money. That's what I always say. Slow money is better than no money. But I'm getting to you though for your college though. I got you, bro. Cause I'm trying to look at that too. I threw together a little one this morning without doing too much research. I threw two together. One of them joints got fucked up by I don't fucking remember, but the other one hit though, a little same game. All right, we got his points. He only scored 10 points against them last time, but that was last year. This season, he has scored at least 15 every game. So I'm going to go over 15. I'm going to put the low one. I might have to throw this as like an extra on a parlay. I'm not going to do no same game parlays for this. But I know he's going to score at least 15. Well, all the points, no matter of fact, fuck that. Because every player has hit. I'm going to go 18. Or should I just not fuck it? I'm going 20. Because he's going to score 20. Every point guard that has played the Bucks this year has gone over on their line except for Ja Morant. And Ja Morant has been getting some fucked up treatment by the Grizzlies this season, so I'm not too pressed about that one. Assist. Michigan State not to score a touchdown. That's tough. That's tough. That is definitely tough. See, them the type of lines, like I don't look into lines like that. I've got to start looking more into lines like that because those ones do be hitting. It's like a lot of the less popular lines be smacking more if you find the right ones because not as many people are betting on it. Like Vegas, once Vegas starts seeing, like that's why lines move. Like if a line will open up at like what if lines open up at like say its team spread is like minus 17, it opens up at minus 17 and a half, and then it jumps to like minus 21 and a half. That can either be because a lot of the public money is going to that, or a lot of like the public is betting on that, or it can mean because just a shit ton of money is getting put on that. And a lot of times though, the good ones that you want to find are ones where the public is betting on one side, but there's more money on the other side. Like when there be more money on the other side, a lot of the times that's because somebody out there might have some inside info. You know, somebody knows something that we don't, to where they're putting that bread on there because they know they're gonna win. So that's one thing I try to look at too. And usually like stuff like this, if a line doesn't move, you can see up here, it hasn't moved. It opened up today, but it hasn't moved at all. So a lot of the times I like to stay away from those. And Curry's assist, I don't like to fuck with all the time because he's not really like a on-ball guard. He's usually more off-ball. Let's check out his rebounds, though, just in case. Favorable matchup. No, I'm going to stay away from his rebounds. All right, so we'll get Steph Curry out of there. Cade Cunningham, I think. Who are they playing? They're playing Dallas. I don't know how Dallas is gonna do that. Anthony Davis always disabled, went down again. So I'm not 100% if this is gonna be a blowout or not. But I think I'll fuck with the over 29.5 over because if it is a blowout, it's gonna be led by him. Matchup isn't favorable. A lot of players. Nah, I'm gonna stay away from this one actually. I will look at his points though. Over 18 head to head. He's gone over. Just give these niggas buckets. Nah, I'm staying away from this altogether. I think it's gonna be a blowout, low key. I'm staying away from anything Detroit and Mavericks. Staying away from anything Detroit and Mavericks. KD, I think he's gonna have a decent game today going against Boston. They're in Boston. They're gonna talk shit to him. He's gonna feed into it. He's starting off at the 3 spot. Doesn't have a favorable matchup actually at all. So this might be one of my ones where I actually might go to his main line. This might be one of my straight bets. Might go for an under. Might go for an under on a straight bet. He has not hit that under but one time this season. But these trends are here to fool you. They want you to see a player has hit something 5 straight times, and it's gonna be just your luck. You're gonna be on that last day. All right, since you've been in here waiting, bro. So I'm gonna go ahead and fuck with this NCAA because I don't think I'm liking that. I think I got enough of my player props for right now. I got you though. Let's go look at NCAA. So you want to look at the games? You want to look at the games, bro, or you want to look at the player props? You want to look at the game lines or player props? All right, that's a bet, bro. Let me go back to this real quick, then. If I still got these players in here, I'm just look at Palo. I also want to look at Palo and then go back to NBA. I also want to look at Palo and LaMelo. Yeah, we'll look at Palo and LaMelo. And then we good on this. So LaMelo, he's been going crazy with his matchup, like decent matchup against the Timberwolves. He's probably gonna be going up against Mike Conley and yep. His line has been about the same, a little fluctuation. Over 30, I think that's easy money right there. Over 30 points. I think I'm gonna go his points over 15. Nah, I don't like them odds. Well, yeah, I'll do over 15. I'll just add that as a bonus on something. Assists, he's been going crazy with the assists this season, but let's look at other players against them. They've either hit or been off by 1. So what I'm gonna do there, I'm gonna go 5 assists. That's what I usually do with LaMelo. He's gonna get at least 5 assists. The other day he did hit a plus 110 straight bet for 8 assists or 8 rebounds. Let's go to his rebounds. Each team to score 1 plus touchdown. Damn, that's tough. A touchdown each score. That's the type of bet I wouldn't be like. I would be like, damn, I can't guarantee. It's hard to guarantee that each team's gonna get a touch every quarter. That's tough. If that joint hits though, but those are the ones I gotta look into though, because you never know. Certain games it be like that. There'd be a lot of high scoring teams. Like if it was like Oregon and another high scoring team, I would do that. Or who they play today? They play UCF today, right? They play UCF today, right? I'm pretty sure they a decently high scoring team, so that's one I could have looked in for that. That's one I could have looked in for that. Rebounds this season, he's been going crazy with the rebounds. Oh yeah, good matchup for rebounds. So I'm definitely gonna go with the alternate line. Just go for 4 boards. I think that's easy money for Melo. 4 boards is easy money. And now let's look at Palo. Palo's my dude, man. I think he be bullshitting some games. But this is my dude. He's starting at the 4 spot. Favorable matchup. Favorable numbers. Over 30, I'm taking it. Over 30, and I'm gonna go back too and find some like straight bets with better odds. So I could throw in like a 1 or 2 man parlay. Points. Yep, favorable matchup. I like it. But we're gonna go all alternates. I love alternate lines. Plus 20, plus 18, 17 and a half. I love alternate lines. Because when it said like Michigan not to score a touchdown so they can kick field goals. Hell yeah. Who Michigan playing right now? Who are they playing right now? Rebounds over 5.5. What's the matchup? Yep. Oh yeah. Paolo. All right. This is actually, I'm about to go back to his PRA because I like this matchup. Hopefully they don't blow these niggas out. But I'm gonna go on head to head. What's he done head to head against them? Yeah, he be cooking these niggas. I'm gonna go on a over 40.5. Nah, that's not on there. That's on Fanatics. Which one am I gonna use though? He be cooking these niggas. Oh, Minnesota. Hell yeah, that'd be tough. I think that joint gonna hit, bro. I low key think that shit gonna hit. I remember I was looking at that game earlier. I didn't even want to bet on it because I was gonna fuck with Michigan, but I was like, man, I'm not even gonna do it. I used to use FanDuel. I've been fucking with DraftKings more, and I've been on like Bet 365 because they had. I just got on there the other day because they had a little promo. You bet $5, you get free 200. So I've just been using the other ones, getting them promos, trying to, just use that free money. Use that free money while I can. I'm gonna go with this main line over 38.5. And I'm gonna throw that on a 2-man if I find another one. But yeah, Paolo, I think he gonna cook today. All right, let's get into these college though. What time is it right now? It's 4, almost 5. Hold on, I gotta place these jumps though. Do I got any for the 5 o'clock game? Who plays at 5? Kings and Bucks. Yeah, I gotta place these jumps real quick. So in my TikTok, I gotta place one of these bitches real quick. Cause they start at 5 o'clock. I'm not gonna put these on. I'll do this on DraftKings. I'm gonna put that Giannis parlay. And I got Zach LaVine. I'll just do 2 different ones for this game. Fuck it. Because it's the first game. So if I hit one, I'll just reinvest after. Which I don't like to do usually. Oh, damn, you need a new ID, though. That sucks. I don't know how that should be. That shit sucks. All right, let's go. Player points. Giannis 25. Hopefully this not a fucking blowout. That's the worst thing, man. I missed 2 slips yesterday just because of fucking blowouts. Oh, dang, just turned 21 too. Hell yeah, life now you can really experience life at 21. And I bet it sucked. And you had to wait because they changed the like legal like smoking age and stuff if you smoke to fucking 18 from 18 to 21. That shit's crazy. All right, let's go. Giannis boards. I got 8 rebounds and 5 assists. At minus 180 odds. I'm gonna throw the Zach LaVine points on there too. Make it a 4-leg. Cause Zach LaVine's gonna get 15. And then what else I got? Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right there. Boom, done for. All right, so let me take these off here so I don't forget. 25. And maybe I'll do another same game for their PRAs too. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the same game for their PRAs. I'm gonna boost Giannis's though, make some better odds. I'm gonna boost Giannis's to 40. I feel you. I'm like 6'4", so I feel you on that. Motherfuckers be seeing me. They don't even be asking me most of the time. Unless it be them old ass motherfuckers that just be, I got the cameras watching me. Cameras watching me. They just need to see me look at it. I'm like, yeah, all right, motherfucker. Like, all right, whatever. I was sitting here yesterday. They ain't even asked me, so that's just you, bitch. All right, Zach Levine over 25 PRA. And I'm not gonna look at it. I'm gonna put DeMar DeRozan at plus 20 PRA too. I'm gonna put DeMar DeRozan at plus 20 PRA too. Just cause. All right, bet. So we done with the Kings and Bucks. That shit's about to start soon. I'm actually gonna turn that on in a minute. But let me just put my TikTok live back on. But we'll get into these college games. Let me start this TikTok live back up real quick. Scan the QR code live there. What the fuck? I don't want to do that. All right, let's do. Gotta get TikTok live. Oh, my bad, bro. Yeah, I stopped betting anything dealing with the Blazers, bro. Anybody on the Blazers, I do not fuck with. Except for what Denji and V, whatever the fuck his name is. I fuck with him. He be going off some games. But anybody else on the Blazers, I do not fuck with. Anybody else on the Blazers, I don't fuck with. I stay far away from them. I stay far away from them. Let me just do the dual camera. Let me do the dual camera one. How am I gonna set this up? Let's do the dual camera one. He said he be doing no threes for the last 3 minutes. See them I don't be looking at plays like that. I like that. No threes for the last 5 minutes actually tough as shit. Because there's a lot of teams that hit that motherfucker. Especially teams like Denver. Because like picks like those, all it takes is you just to do this the slightest bit of research and see which teams shoot more threes. Like it's simple shit like that. Which teams allow the least amount of threes, and which teams shoot the least amount of threes. If you can happen to find that perfect combo, yep. And live bet, I live bet too all the time. I love doing live bets. I love doing live bets. You low key can smack on certain live bets, especially if you watching the game and you can see like what the vibe is for the game. Bro, I didn't do much research either before, bro. But I got to a point. I got to a point where I like, and I would still hit some, just off of just straight knowledge of the game. But once I started doing like actual research, like I started like you could definitely see the difference in how shit be going. You can definitely see the difference. But all right, let me start this live real quick. All right, and then all right, so what time is it right now? It's about to be 5. So let's go to these games down here. Let me just put the filter on so I can. And they don't got no fucking filters on here, so I can change out the games. Fuck it, we'll scroll. All right. So we'll go start with the 7 o'clock games. We got South Carolina versus Ole Miss. All right, let's look at this matchup. Fucking dreams of making the NBA, so I'll be paying facts. Hey, never give up on that dream, bro. I was like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not gonna. Like a lot of motherfuckers be saying shit like this, but I probably could have went to the fucking league, if not the league overseas somewhere. But I fucked up because I didn't do good in school. Like I had fucking like I just didn't give a fuck about school. We would fucking leave school after first block if we even went to school, go smoke all day, then go to the gym and hoop and shit. Go to the gym and hoop and shit. But nigga, I was being looked at by like Temple, Valparaiso, like different D1 schools, but they just my grades couldn't get me where I needed to be. I barely graduated high school, like type shit. And fucking then once I did go into college classes to be able to use that, then I was gonna go to a JUCO, but the school shit wasn't for me. All of the school shit wasn't for me. You was in the trenches, not gonna see that. Hey, them be, but y'all that produced like the best athletes, low key. Like the best talent come out the trenches, low key. Like BJ Edgecombe, for example, he's gonna be one of the best niggas in the league because there's a different type of hunger behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from the DMV, so I grew up hooping with all niggas from DC, Maryland. Like there's a different. You can tell the different levels there be to this shit. You from Cleveland? That's tough. I've been through Cleveland a couple times, but like it'd be different levels to that shit. But never give up on that shit, bro. You never know what could happen. I hooped every day. I'm 31 now, bro. I hooped every day consistently until I was about 24, 25. I just didn't really try to do nothing with it. But I hooped every fucking day. Every fucking day, bro. It does keep you in shape. Like I was one of them niggas that like I'll step in the gym, it'd be a game, it'd be a nigga, it could be a team on the court that dropped somebody to just have me hop on that bitch real quick to finish the game. First one next on the court as soon as I walk in the gym type shit. Cause niggas knew what was up. Hold on 1 second though. I'm about to start looking at this shit. All right, bet. So let's get it. Let's get it. South Carolina and TikTok. If y'all here on TikTok, man, join up on Twitch. Y'all want to see we looking through college football props right now for these games 7 o'clock and after. All right, so South Carolina versus Ole Miss. Common opponents. Ole Miss is 3-0. I mean, obviously, I think Ole Miss is gonna get the win, but minus 500, you could either take that minus 500 line, or we can finesse a spread. Defense versus offense matchup. Ole Miss is killing them on both sides. Let's look at line opened up at 900 on October 26th. Now it's down to 3 something, but that's all right though. Have they played head to head? Last year, Ole Miss beat them 27-3. Yeah, I'm thinking you definitely got to take the Ole Miss money line. That's definitely a solid one to pick. Let's look at the spread though. Let's look at the spread. Appreciate the likes, BB, on TikTok. Go ahead and join up on Twitch, BB. If you trying to sports bet, go ahead join up on Twitch. Let's see. All right, so what the spread line? Oh, it opened up at minus 11.5, went up to minus 12. That's always a great sign. So the type of line I would probably put on this, I'd probably go minus 6.5, Mrs. Ole Miss. Minus 6.5, Ole Miss. And now there's certain numbers. I don't know all the numbers off the top of my head, but like certain lines, like if you see like a line is minus 3.5, you gotta drop that bitch to minus 2.5. Because like there's certain numbers that games be hitting on. Like they always hit on threes, tens, 14s, 17s. Like, these different there's different ones that the games mostly hit on. And 5'9" to 6'2", that's a tough. See, that's a tough growth spurt right there. That's a tough growth spurt right there. Damn, 2 1 say strong as shit too. 170 to 260. God damn, bro. Strong as shit. I've never been more than like 220 in my life. I ain't never been more than like 220 in my life. Strong as shit though. But that's what's up though. That's what you need to be, especially because like, and if you in the league, 6'2", not that big in the league, so you gotta have that extra strength to you. Unless you like a John Morant and can just jump out the fucking gym. Yeah, 220, that's a good spot to be. You're not big, but you're not frail. You know what I'm saying? At 6'5", that's beautiful. 6'5", 220 is perfect. And then you hit that growth spurt too, so you already know you got them guard skills on lock. So if you like a 6'5" point guard, that's lovely. Cause that's what I was a point guard. I was always a point guard. But yeah, we got Ole Miss though. Ole Miss, I'm definitely going with the -5.5 or -6.5 Ole Miss spread. I might drop it to 5.5 actually. No, I'm gonna keep it at 6.5. They're gonna win by at least a fucking touchdown. All right, so that's the first one. I'm gonna put this slip together too before I get off of here. After we look through these college games, I do need a nice little college slip. All right, so then we got Wyoming and San Diego State. Wyoming and San Diego State. All right, so let's look at this matchup first. Against common teams, they both 1-0. Both crushed the teams. Offense to defense. Wyoming's offense is getting cooked by San Diego State defense. And pretty much the same, same, a little more even the other way around. But that defense though definitely has very impactful. But what we got to see too though, their strength of schedule. San Diego State had a better strength of schedule. Both not great, but better, obviously. And about the same strength of schedule wins. All the money and bets are on the money line for San Diego State. About the same for the spread. So what I'm gonna do right here, I like spreads. Because when it's a game like -4, actually no, I'm going with that money line. I'm just gonna play that one simple. Because I feel like I don't know them teams well enough. I haven't seen them teams play enough for me to be too confident. So let's go Arizona and Colorado. Colorado is trash low key. But they do have I think Dion is a great coach. And I do think he does bring their strength of schedule has been crazy. Strength of schedule wins is better. Okay. See, those are good things to look at. Those are good things to look at. Now, Arizona offense has the slight edge over Colorado's defense, and their defense has a decent edge over their offense. So this actually might be a good one because this is a good -175. That's a good odds for their point spread. But let's see how the odds have moved though. Open at -220 and they went down. Have they played each other recently? Yep. Colorado beat them last year, but obviously that was with Shador and Travis Hunter. And they do not have a Shador or Travis Hunter this year. This season, who have they played? Houston didn't lose by much. Houston fucked me up today. That was one of the teams that lost my slip earlier. Kansas State, Hawaii, Delaware. I mean, they both played similar competition. Let's look at the spread. Let's look at the line of the spread. Look at Arizona's line. Opened up at -5, dropped down to -3.5. So what I think I'm gonna do here, I think I'm gonna go with the Colorado plus spread. I think I might have to go Colorado plus. The fuck just happened? I think I'm gonna go Colorado plus. If you here on TikTok, man, join up on Twitch so you can see the research live. We can see what we're doing. If you got any questions, specific lines or games, whatever you want to see. Let's see. I'm gonna do like a decently big one because Colorado, I don't got too much faith in, and I want to do this. I guess I'll play this one on Bet 365 if I got to. So we'll do 18. We'll do 17 and a half. But let's see though, has they've hit that 80% of their games, and they've only won by that much 80% of their games. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna go Colorado. It's minus 550 odds, but I could throw this on like a good little 4, 5, 6 leg parlay. So I'm gonna add that one to it. Especially the line movement. You gotta pay attention to the line movement. You gotta pay attention to the line movement. If the line gets better, more favorable over time, then that means there's usually some changes, whether it be the public opinion, whether it be the money, but something is in favor for that line. So we're gonna go with the plus 17 and a half spread for Colorado. That's all I think I'm fucking with. I might make one for just the 7 o'clock games if I find the right ones. Now we got Purdue and Michigan. Purdue and Michigan. Start up with the matchup. Common opponent, USC. They both lost. Both got cooked. Purdue did a little bit better. Purdue's offense is shit to Michigan's defense. And same for Purdue's offense, for Michigan's defense. They're shit. So Michigan obviously is the favorite. So we're gonna look at the spread because I'm not playing no minus 1200 on a game on a money line. Let's put this right here. I think it's fucking my mic. All right. Hold on 1 second. Chilling. I see you in the chat, bro. What's good, bro? Tap in, man. Join the conversation. Chilling. Join the conversation, bro. If you got any questions, let me know, bro. Anything you want me to look up, let me know, bro. I got you. All right, so let's look at the alternate lines for first off head to head. What if they the last time they played head to head? Oh my god. Why is this shit being stupid? What pick just got took off of here? Not to the end of these, so that's good. All right. So they've gone plus 21. See, Purdue has not lost by over 21, but 13% of their games this season. Michigan has only won by 21, 13% of their games this season. So that is not a good line to take. Not a safe line. Let's go minus 9.5 for Michigan. Now that looks a little bit better when it comes to them. And obviously, let's look at the strength of schedule as well. Strength of schedule, Michigan obviously has the better strength of schedule. Not by too much. And then strength of schedule wins. Obviously, Michigan again. All the money is on Michigan. I'm going to go with the minus 9.5 spread. Minus 438 odds. Playing it safe. You gotta. Everything's always a gamble, but if you're going to gamble safe, man. If you're going to gamble safe. And what's up, TikTok? If you're on TikTok, go ahead and join on Twitch. I'm live on Twitch. You can see all this a lot better. See what's going on. You can see the slips that we about to put together. So we just got that. What the fuck happened? Purdue and Michigan. Why'd they switch around? Purdue and Michigan. Arizona, Colorado. What the fuck just happened? All right, fuck it. And then next we are going to look at USC versus Nebraska. USC versus Nebraska. Matchup summary. Looks like USC has the slight edge in their matchups when it comes to third down conversions, yards, points, net yards, offense versus defense. Very, very even. USC offense versus Nebraska defense. Nebraska's offense has a slight edge on USC's defense. All right. And then we got strength of schedule. Nebraska has had a better strength of schedule, not by too much. 24-24 versus 19-21. And Nebraska has a better strength of schedule wins. A lot of the money is on USC. Well, a lot of the public bets are on USC. It's about even on the money. Now, these I don't like. See, this is a little bit too even for my liking. I don't think I would put anything on this game. But we will look a little bit deal, see how the line is moved. Minus 150 on the 22nd. So let's look more recent from yesterday. So the line has gone down. The odds have gone less favorable for USC. See, 19% of this is what you like to see right here. 19% of the bets, but 47% of the money is on Nebraska. Now that tells me that like somebody knows something out there. Somebody knows something out there. So I think I might actually lean towards Nebraska. I like the way that looked. So I'm going to look at the Nebraska spread, and I'm just going to play it safer on the spread. That's actually what I think I'm going to do. So we're going to go. They lost by 8 last time they played last season. But so we're going to go about. Oh, yeah, I like this. It's on bet 365. So we're going to go. I'm going to go plus 14.5 on the spread. Plus 14.5. USC's only beating teams by that 57% of the time. And who did they beat like that? Michigan, Purdue, and 2 no-names. And Nebraska has not lost like that to nobody except for Minnesota. So I'm thinking I'm liking the plus 14.5. What you think? Score each quarter. Score each quarter. Let me look at the score each quarter. Appreciate the follow, Alyssa. Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. If you got any questions, just let me know, man. We're looking through. I'll look up anything you want on here. So I'm gonna start watching one of these games soon. I'm trying to watch some basketball for real. Matter of fact, real quick, let me just see if it started and what the score is. 15. Oh my God, blowout. That's annoying. Hold on, y'all. Blowout. That's fucking annoying. They better put some work in and start doing something. But Giannis ain't getting no buckets yet neither. He got 2. But they gonna be all right though, because they gonna come back. You can't like this team. The Kings should be better than what the fuck they are. They really should be. They don't got no bench though. They don't got no bench. But that'll be all right. All right. See, I think I'm going plus 17. I'll look at the quarter. I'll look at quarter by quarter for this one too. I got you, bro. I'm gonna look at quarter by quarter for this one. Let's go to here we go. Team props. Game props. Oh, they don't got quarter. Got the quarter ones for this. They got halves. These be some good ones too right here, low key. I should have been looking into these. Fucking just the team points, individual team points. Because a lot of times these I hit on a same game parlay earlier just because of team points, the team points and like game lines. Damn, where'd it go? USC, 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 USC. Can't see. I can't. There we go. Why don't they got fucking quarter? They got halves though. Fuck it. We'll just go to the next game. 7 o'clock. That's the 7:30 game. Washington State and Oregon Beavers. Oregon State Beavers. Washington State and Oregon State Beavers. We are going to look at the matchup. Looks a little lopsided on both teams. There's some shit. I don't really like betting on games like this, so I'm probably going to stay away from this one, honestly. I do not like betting on games like this. You don't know who's going to, but they got Washington State's the obvious favorite. All the money and all the bets are on Washington State right here. So that could be a good sign for Washington State. But at the same time, like, this is one of them games you never fucking know. Let's look at the strength of schedule, though. Do they have strength? Yep, here it go. Oregon State is at the better strength of schedule. By far. The wins are about the same. Let's look at the line movement for Washington State. Opened up at minus 285, but that was on the 22nd. So what was it at yesterday? Minus 170, and it's dropped to 150. See, things like that make me think like I'm not 100%. I'm going to stay away from this one. Let me look at the spread, though. Let me look at Oregon State spread. What did it open up at? What was it at yesterday? Plus 3.5. It's still 3.5. Yeah, I'm not fucking with this game. I'm not fucking with that game. Kentucky and Auburn. Auburn, obviously the favorites for this one. Matchup against similar opponents. They both lost to Georgia, but Kentucky got cooked a bit more. Auburn has the better offense to defense comparisons. Better strength of schedule. Just about the same strength of schedule wins. Let's look at the line movement. Opened up at minus 400 then, but what was it at yesterday? Minus 360, 350. So just about the same. Have they played before? Yes, last year. Auburn beat them by 14. So I think I'm gonna fuck with the spread on this one. Let's look at the spread. It's at minus 11.5 at plus 100. So I'm definitely going to. I'm gonna probably put this at a minus 2.5 spread. 2.5 spread. But no, this doesn't look good though. 2.5 spread does not look good, low key. They've only hit that 50% of their games. Who they hit against? Arkansas, Baylor, Ball State, South Alabama, and Kentucky. But Kentucky just be getting killed. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with the minus 2.5 Auburn. What y'all think about the Auburn, man? Minus 2.5. What y'all think about Auburn minus 2.5? Turner, what's up? I see you in the chat. Appreciate you joining, man. Got any questions? Just let me know. Just comment whatever questions y'all got. I'm gonna turn my chat off on the things so y'all can see better. Hold on. I'm gonna just fucking. Let's gonna make it smaller. There we go. Chat smaller. There you go. All right, bet. If y'all got any questions, just let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Kentucky Wildcats and Auburn Tigers. Was I just on this motherfucker? Yeah. Yeah. Minus 2.5 spread for Auburn. What y'all think? I think that's a lock right there. What we got next? Oklahoma and Tennessee. This is gonna be a good game. Oklahoma and Tennessee. So let's look at the matchup for Oklahoma and Tennessee. TikTok. If y'all in here on TikTok, come join on Twitch. Get the full view. Ask any questions, and we will look up any props y'all want to see. Any props y'all want to see. Any game lines. So after I'm just gonna go straight Q&A after I get these. I'm gonna go through the rest of these college games. Then I'm gonna go through the rest of these college games. I'm gonna look for like a couple like straight bets for NBA, like minus 150, plus 150 odds type bets, and then I'll do straight Q&A. We'll look up whatever questions y'all got. Look up whatever questions y'all got. All right. So Oklahoma versus Tennessee. So the offense, Oklahoma's offense has a slight edge when it comes to passing, rushing, not as much, and they're about even on the other side. About even when it comes to their yards, their rankings, their league rankings. Oklahoma has had a tougher schedule. More of the money is put on Tennessee spread. I don't know though. I might have to go against the money on this one. Let's look at their I might have to go against the money on this one. Let's look at their schedules this year. Do they have any common games? No. They beat Kentucky, lost to Alabama, Arkansas, Mississippi State, UAB. I don't know. I might just stay away from this one. Honestly, I might stay away from this one. Even though the money, a lot of times you want to follow the money. Follow the money. Follow the money. You see 83% of the money is on Tennessee, but also 84% of the bets. So that's what kind of, if this was like 50% of the bets, but more money, I would probably be more confident in this. Have they played before? Was the last time they played? Last year, Tennessee came off with the win. So that's why probably people are betting on Tennessee to get the win again this year. But the fact that they have the same record, and Oklahoma's had a tougher schedule, that makes me feel like Oklahoma might have the edge. So let me look at these alternate spreads. I might have to go like it's plus 2.5 right now for Oklahoma. I might have to go like plus 14.5. Like plus 14.5 might be the way to go. But nah, I'm just gonna stay away from that one altogether. Cause I think Oklahoma low key is gonna win that game. Low key. But I'm not too confident in it. I'm gonna stay away from that one. We got Wake Forest and Florida State. Florida State probably going. Yeah, I was about to say Florida State's probably gonna be the favorite. Yeah, Florida State definitely has the edge numbers wise. Definitely has the edge numbers wise. Strength of schedule. Wake Forest has had the tougher strength of schedule, but barely. Florida State has had the better wins against their schedule. I'm definitely gonna go Florida State for this one. What's their home record? 3-2 away. They're 2-0 away. They both of their games lost at home, but they're due for a away loss. They're just bound to have an away loss. They are bound to have an away loss. And it's gonna be my last college game. I'm gonna look at, and I'm gonna go back into NBA because I need some NBA picks for tonight. Let me check the score real quick. Zach LaVine got 15. Or got 5. All right. Let's look at the spread, alternate spreads. Let's go -2.5 again. I like that -2.5. I lost to Pittsburgh, Miami. Nah, fuck it. I'm gonna stay away from that one too. I'm gonna put this one together in a second. This parlay in a second. That's 7 o'clock. I got time to put those together. For right now, we're going back to the NBA. Oh shit. Okay. What the fuck happened to this? There we go. Let me get this real quick. If you in here on Twitch right now, man, say what's up. Say what's up. Ask any questions. If you on TikTok, come join the Twitch. Ask what any questions y'all got. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to look something up real quick. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to unstable. Turn my Wi-Fi off on here. All right, let's get. Okay, we're only looking at overs. Oh, we'll look at any of them for real. We'll show. I'm only gonna look at points, points and rebounds, PRA, and rebounds. We'll do first and second half. Nah, we're not gonna do first half, second half. All right, bet. So let's look at the highest implied probability ones. Are we showing alternate lines? I don't want to show alternate lines. And we're only gonna do this for not using prize picks, no sleeper, no underdog. DraftKings, Bet365, ESPN, and Fanatics. All right. And we will look at the hit rate. I want the hit rate for this year to be at least 50%. Let's see what they got for just 60%. Boom. All right, Quentin Post over 2.5 rebounds. Let's see what this is looking like. Quentin Post, I'll probably look at the 3-pointers for him too. Almost every player has hit the line for this against the Pacers. He doesn't get many minutes, though. That's the only thing I don't like. He doesn't get too many minutes. He doesn't get too many minutes. Turner, what's up? I see you in the chat. What's up, man? If you got any questions, just leave a comment. I'm about to start looking. About to do a little Q&A. We can look up all these things and see whatever you're trying to figure out. Rebounds, I'm going to stay away from this one right here. I don't like Quentin Poe. He doesn't get enough minutes for me. Marvin Bagley. Let's look up. Let's put this to add the matchup, opponent matchup. Favorable and neutral. Trey Jones. I'm just going to do overs. I don't like doing unders. Let's just do overs. PJ Washington over 6.5 rebounds. Actually, I like this one a lot. I might actually boost this one because there's no Anthony Davis. So he's going to be that dude today. Let's see the lineup. Is he starting at the 4 spot? Yep, he is starting at the 4 spot. So actually, I'm definitely going to go with, oh yeah. I'm actually going to go with this one over 8. I'm bumping this one to over 7.5. This is going to be one of my straight bets. Now I'm gonna stay at 6.5. I'll just throw this on a 2-man. I'm gonna throw this on a 2-man parlay right here, more than likely. I'm gonna definitely throw that on a 2-man parlay right there. I like that. No Anthony Davis. PJ Washington's already a dude that gets boards. He's always played the 4, sometimes even the fucking 5 spot. I think this is gonna be good. I think I like that one. All right, Jonathan Kuminga. Over 5 rebounds. Let's see what that one's talking about. This game could be a blowout, though. Is he starting at the 4 spot? Let's see, where is he starting at lineups? He is starting at the 3 spot. So let's see the matchups at the 3 spot. Not favorable. Not going for it. Nope. Concanapple, he fucked me over yesterday, so I'm not going to fuck with him today. But he could have a better day. You know, it's just down games. He's still a rookie, too. Lineups. He's starting at the 3 spot. The line went from 18.5 to 17.5. So, no, I don't like that. We're not going to do that. Line move down. Stay away. Line move down. Stay away. Ain't no way Wendell Carter's getting 8 fucking rebounds. There's no way he's getting 8 fucking rebounds. Isaiah Stewart over 6.5 points. This actually might not be too bad. He's starting at the 4 or the 5. I think he starts at the 5. He's not starting, so no. No starters. If they're not starting, I don't like to fuck with them. Jaden McDaniels, oh yeah. Jaden McDaniels PRA. This is actually looking like a good one for today. I think this is gonna be a good one. Let's see if the matchup is like that. Because yep, the matchup is good. Now let's see who hasn't hit it. Franz didn't hit it. Franz Wagner didn't hit it. Wiggins did. Jaime Jaquez. So most of the people that didn't hit it aren't main dudes on the team. So that's one thing to look at. Jaden McDaniels, he's definitely going to have to pick up a lot of slack for no Anthony Edwards. So I'm going to go with his over 24.5 PRA. I like that one right there. LaMelo, he's been cooking on rebounds. I already got some LaMelo on here, though, don't I? Yeah, I already got some LaMelo on here. He's been grabbing boards. Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler cashed out on this line for me 2 games ago. Nah, the last game they had when they played Milwaukee, he cashed out on this line for me. This exact one, 25.5 points and rebounds. But not confident he can do that again. He's going to be starting at the, 2 spot? Is he going to start at the 2 or 3? The 2 spot. So 2 spots decently has a decent matchup. I'm going to stay away from this one today. I'm staying away from that one today. Julius Randle over 24.5 points. This definitely has a better chance because there's no Anthony Edwards, but I don't think that is going to be a good one. Miles Bridges. Yeah, I'm gonna give my man's DT the first prime. You were the first prime subscriber. Nice. All right. All right. My bad. TikTok. If y'all here on TikTok, come join on Twitch so y'all can get a better view of what we got going on. And if y'all any questions, I'll see y'all questions on the Twitch chat. If you have any questions, we're doing Q&A. Any props you want to see, let me know. Cooper Flag. All right, so look, now no Anthony Davis. I think it's time we can start looking at Cooper Flag a little more. Because Cooper Flag has had a rough start. He's had a rough start. And he's starting at point guard. I think I'm going to fuck with Cooper Flag today. I haven't put no bets on him because I've been waiting to see. But I think I'm going to go with his PRA over 15. It's points and rebounds. Let me look at PRA. Most of the points have hit this against. No, that's small forward. Still, most of the points have hit this against. So yeah, I'm gonna go. I think 20 PRA for Cooper Flag is a lock today. I think I'm going with 20 over 19.5 PRA for Cooper Flag. I think that is what we're doing. I like that one. I'm gonna throw that one on a slip. Mac McClung. Round of applause for Mac McClung, man. I was watching him play yesterday. They definitely. I'm glad that somebody's finally giving him an opportunity because he was cooking in them dead man minutes. In that blowout yesterday, he was cooking. Keyshawn George, no. All right, let's look at Julius Randle PRA because, like I said, Anthony Edwards isn't playing, but he doesn't have a good matchup. I'm gonna stick with the Jaden McDaniels PRA. Alex Sarr versus Orlando. I don't think that's gonna be a good matchup for him. Head to head, did decent. Nah, I don't think that's a good matchup for him. There is no Moritz Wagner, which is a good sign, but Wendell Carter. What's the line movement like though? Doesn't even show me no line movement for that, so I'm not fucking with that. Isaiah Stewart, Thompson. Jalen Clark. Let's see what Klay Thompson's got going on. What's Klay Thompson got going on? He hasn't been doing shit this season. Nothing. But I think he's gonna get more touches because Anthony Davis, obviously. Do I got some Cade Cunningham's on here? No, I'm not. I'm not fucking with. Yeah, let me look at Cade Cunningham. What does he got going on? Let me look at his PRA. Let me look at Cade Cunningham's PRA. What's his matchup like? Against point guards, not the best matchup. Point guards haven't really been hitting their main lines at least. So 30 PRA maybe. Uh I don't know. 30. He be cooking these niggas, but he be cooking them. But at the same time, if it's a blowout, that's gonna set it back. But if it's a blowout, it's gonna be because of him. Let me check up on this Sacramento and see Sacramento's coming back a little bit. It's 11-point game, not too bad. Zach LaVine already has 12 points. Giannis has 6, 4, and a board. Of course, he's not getting no fucking rebounds. But I'm gonna add that on there. All right. That's all there is for that. All right, y'all. So I think that's about what I'm looking up. So let me know if y'all got anything y'all want me to look up. Let me know. Twitch, TikTok, any props y'all want me to look up. Let me know. To see it, you gotta come over to Twitch. But let me know. Now it is y'all time. It is y'all time. Anything y'all want me to look up, any specific prop or any specific game y'all want me to look up and find these things for, let me know. Anything. Anything y'all want me to look up. What do y'all want? Let me know, TikTokers. Come over to Twitch, comment whatever line y'all want me to look up, whatever player you want me to look up. It does not matter. Any game, NBA, NFL, MLB, anything for this weekend, NCAA. When does college basketball start? Monday. Let's get it. Can't wait for some college basketball too. Anything y'all want me to look up, any props, let me know. If you in here on TikTok, just tap the screen. Tap the screen, share the live. Just tap the screen, share the live. Any questions, any props y'all want me to look up, let me know. Join the Twitch. Just join the Twitch. TikTok. If you ain't on TikTok, come join on Twitch. Ask me any questions y'all got. Any questions y'all got, come on Twitch. Or you can ask them on here. You can ask them on TikTok. You can ask them on TikTok too, but you won't be able to see for real. Any questions y'all got, any props y'all want to see, anything y'all want to see, just let me know. I'm on it to ask the questions. I'm doing the research right now. Any player props, any game lines, any spreads, whatever y'all want to see. Hundreds of picks, hundreds of options. Hundreds of options. Let me know what y'all want to see. Underdog, like these are crazy. Dang, I didn't even know they had under double lines. That's insane. Anything y'all want to see, let me know, man. What questions y'all got? Any line y'all want to know? Any prop? We can do this research. If not, I'm about to get off here in a couple of minutes so I can watch these games my damn self. If not, I'm about to get off of here to watch these games my damn self. Anything y'all want to see, any props y'all want to hear about, any lost connection. All right, any questions y'all got, man? Any props y'all want to look up? Whatever it is, let me know. If not, I'm getting off of here any minute. Hector, what's up, bro? You got any questions, bro? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right, I think that's about my time, man. I think I'm about to get off of here. I appreciate everybody that's been in here. Twitch, appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna get back at this probably tomorrow. I'm gonna put some of these slips together. I might make a video for TikTok to let y'all see what slips I have for tonight, for the rest of these NBA games and these like college games that start after 7 o'clock or whatever the case may be. Just let me know in my comments of my videos, DM me, whatever the case may be. If you have any questions about this sports betting, about different ways to research, anything y'all need, I got y'all, man. Everything's for the free ski. I do not charge for no premium discords and nothing, man. I'll give up everything I got for the free ski. I don't care. I eat, you eat, you eat, I eat. Everybody wins, man. You can't. Slow money's better than no money. So much, so all the different shit, man. Let's get this money together. Let's eat, and I will see y'all the next time.